This is something I've been trying to figure out for years, and I've just figured it out. It's how to add a little bit of movement, random rotation, and location movement to any object in Unreal Blueprints. This was in the Unreal Content Examples, one of their physics maps in that project file, so I've just figured it out, and this is how to do it. So we want to create a new blueprint. Actor is fine. Let's go to BP wiggle cone. Save that. Open this. Let's add a cone like that. Compile that. Let's add a new function and let's call this get Perlin noise vector. Like that. Let's call this a pure function. Compile that. Let's get an output like that. And here we want to create a few float variables. Let's give ourselves some more space. Call this amplitude. Create another one, call this frequency. One more, call it time. Offset. Compile that. And for amplitude we want to multiply, add a multiply node, put this over here for now, and this can go into here, that's fine. For frequency, let's plug this into a multiply. I've got no idea what I'm doing here, I've just copied this from the content examples. Content samples? Examples? Okay, so let's go. I'm looking at another screen here, so okay, so from here we want to go Perlin noise 1D like that. Copy and paste this a couple times. That. And from this multiply we want to add 0.3333, plug that into that, put another addition, oops, and have this as 0.6666. Plug this into that. Back at the time offset, we'll plug this into an add node, and we want to get game time in seconds. Plug that into that. This addition into that. Multiply. That's fine. And now we want to make vector. Make vector. Yeah, plug these in. And this return value into this multiply, and that is our function. Oh. Okay, so it didn't like that I had plugged it into the return node, so what I did was I just deleted the old one which I had, and now, so let's do this part again. So I've got no output here on the return node. I remove that. Let's go multiply, control drag that down the bottom, get our amplitude, plug it into the one up the top, and now it will work if we click and drag this on the return node. And that's fine, that's how we do it. And now Okay, so we want to create 3 floats. Call this position amplitude. Change this to float. That's fine. Create another one. Go shake frequency. And rotation amplitude. And let's set this to default value to 10, shake frequency to 3, rotation amplitude to 5. Yep. And now get, so we want to grab our function, copy and paste this, get our position amplitude, put that into here, shake frequency goes into here. I hope this works. We'll find out. Rotation amplitude goes into here, shake frequency to here. Let's change this time offset to 1. Oh, I've made a mistake. Let's go to our Perley noise. Amplitude should not be a float. This should be a vector. So let's get rid of this return value. Let's go back to here. So frequency and time offset are floats, but amplitude should be a vector. That's what was causing us the issues before. So now we compile that, come back to here. Rid of these. Position. Yeah. So this is what I've got on my other screen here. Shake frequency. Yep. And then same here. And rotation amplitude goes into here. That's fine. We get our cone. We go set relative location and rotation. New location and new rotation. Let's split this. Let's split the return for our noise and plug this in X, Y, Z. We want to do this on tick. On tick. Compile that, save that. Bring our cone into our level like this, frame it up, and now hopefully, there we go. Another thing we can do is open this back up. We can change these float values to instance editable so that in editor we can ramp them up or down. So if we come here, position, maybe we want to ramp that up to 20, and now we get more of a movement. If we do something crazy like 200, now we should get crazy movement. Yeah, right, cool. And rotation amplitude, maybe we want to ramp that up to get something crazy. Yeah, now I've got something crazy. Yeah, right, yeah, cool. Yeah, I've been trying to figure this out for years, and I've only just figured out how to do it. And that's it.